All right, cleaned up. Threat goes to 31. Game is over at 50. We're ready to start our next turn. We get the resource tokens. Anduin, Theodred, and Barivore, and draw a card. Or do we not? We don't, because of the enchanted stream. Well, I still say, just to help us quest, let's let our elf check out and see what's coming. We got a treachery on the way. Deal 1 damage to each something a 35 threat or higher. So right now I think we're all right from that. 1 threat in the staging area. So let's assume a 5 comes out. That's going to be 6. We want to quest at least for 6. So let's have Faramir boost. And we'll put Anduin on the quest. That's going to be 5. And Theodred is going to make 6, 7. And he can add a resource to her. And what is that? 5, 6, 7. 7 on the quest. Only have 1 enemy right now we need to deal with. And we can at least absorb his damage. So who else can help us quest? Let's let our Northern Tracker quest as well. And the guard too. Let's just see how much progress we can make. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 committed to the quest. This comes out, it doesn't do anything. This one comes out and it's 2. So 11 compared to 3 is 9. So we should be able to get to put 2 there. And then a 7 more. 7 there. And the enchanted stream is out. So how many is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 more to go. Questing is resolved. All right, had my little 3-year-old come in and want her tablet. So where were we? I think we just completed questing. We added the tokens there. We were heading into travel. And we have the banks of the Anduin. So that drops down. One thing I understand that can be bad about this game, I even wonder if it's a bit of a design flaw, is that if you get too many locations up here in the staging area, the threat can add up to a point where you can't make any progress and you're stuck and things just keep coming in, the threat keeps building, you can't make any progress, you keep fighting things, but you're just kind of what I don't even know what it's called, location locked, I'm not sure, but you're that way until the threat counter runs out. It's a really from what I understand, it's a really anticlimactic part of this game that can occur, and I'm wondering if any of you watching have ever had that happen. And is there any sort of ruling or anything that's come out that counteracts that? So thankfully it's not happening yet. That's why I'm trying to pull these down to travel whenever I can, because I just heard that's a really kind of crappy way to lose the game. So here we are. We're heading into engagements. This guy is definitely going to come down since we're at 31. And these guys are attacking. So let me clean it up and get ready for combat here. Taking some other character actions. Let's see, maybe that can happen after engagement checks are made. We're going to use the Steward of Gondor to put another 2 resources here on Barivor. And I don't know, is there anything else worse than the orc there coming to get us? I do have another forest snare we can catch him in so that he can't attack us. Maybe I'll put that on him and we'll pay 3 and catch him in the snare so he can't attack. All right. Let's see what else we may want to do. We only have these 3 available right now to take on these guys. So, as another character action, let me take a look at the timing again. Combat phase, we can deal a shadow card. That's going to go here. We're not using those. I'm just cycling through the deck when I remember to do it. So now we can take some more character actions. I'm thinking about, I wonder if I wasted that snare. What if we take that back? Let's see, that would have been 3. Let's take back that snare. Let's try this instead. What if we did a sneak attack and paid 1 from leadership? And we did a sneak attack with Gandalf. And Gandalf comes into play and does 4 damage to an enemy. Why don't we have him do 4 damage to this Beastmaster? That's almost going to kill him. And then Gandalf is here with us for this combat phase. The attackers will make their attacks. The Beastmaster attacks for 3. Let's have Bjorn soak that. So that would be another shadow card. He would actually get 1 more, according to what I read here. 1 additional shadow card. So we'll just shuffle through 2 of those. And then the goblin will remove 1 of these when he attacks. And he's attacking for 2. So I think I'm going to have Barivor soak that. Now, you know, I don't know. I think I'm going to have my minstrel take that damage from the Misty Goblins, because I think I want to be able to take them out. So he is killed. 2 damage onto my minstrel. Or he's wounded so badly he's removed from the battlefield. Retaliate, we're going to go with Barivor attacking for 2 on the Dol Guldur Beastmaster. 1 is absorbed, 1 gets through, that's 5. That takes him out. Gandalf will attack for 4. 1 is absorbed, 3 gets through, and that takes him out. That was the better play. I know we lost our minstrel there, but Gandalf does not stick around. He goes to the discard pile. I'm going to gather my heroes up here. Put my allies down below. And that's refreshed. We go to 32. We're heading into the next turn. Next turn, we get the resources. 1, 2, and 3. And we draw a card. Get another scout. And let's see, what did we have? We got a total of 10 on the passage. We can take some actions now. Why don't we go ahead and do our Steward of Gondor, get a couple of more resource tokens. And let's go to the planning phase. Actually, I got a correction to make. After the combat phase, due to sneak attack, Gandalf actually goes back to my hand. We didn't pay the full 5 to get him out as a regular player. So after combat phase, he would have come back. Alright, in the planning phase, we're going to pay 2 from our ranger to bring in the dwarf craftsman. He's got a little bit of everything, 1 in each area. And thinking about bringing in some scouts. Why don't we pay 1 for each of these scouts? And that's going to allow us to place 2 tokens on the location. 1 more and we can knock that out. Let's see if there's anything else, other attachments or allies we want to bring in. I guess we'll bring in the miner, the dwarf, for 2 from lore. And as far as I understand, there's no limit on allies. Sometimes I get confused between the rules between Marvel Champions and this game, since Marvel Champions has been the one I've been playing more recently. I think that game you're limited to 3 allies, but I don't think there's a limit here. And I don't think you're limited on your hand size either. So different set of rules. I'm going to put Unexpected Courage. It's a spirit card. I'm going to put that on my ranger as well. This will allow her to, I think, both block and attack. So that might be very helpful later. So let's move on now to the questing phase. I'm going to use our elf to take a peek, see what's coming. Gladden Fields, threat 3. I'm going to use Faramir to boost questing numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 on the quest. So let's see what comes out. We have 3 and a 1. There is a surge, I saw at that time. So 16 to 6. So that's 10 progress tokens. 1 here, knocking this out. And it says this goes on top of the encounter deck. And that was 1 out of 10, so that's 9 more. So that's enough to finish this. It's more than enough to finish that. So we've gotten down the Anduin passage.